Very exciting day, January 19th. This is setup day. This day is almost as big as what tomorrow will be. We are attempting to bring in a lot of equipment and set this 120,000 square foot addition up for our customers, clients, partners, financial institutions. We have a member of parliament coming tomorrow, so today is setup day. So we are excited. We've got people running all over the place. We have Bob McNaughton heading up a cleanup crew, making sure our equipment is clean. We've got Warren Whitley organizing 3 or 4 trucks that will be coming in here into the building. Probably the only time that we'll ever have a full tractor trailer, full trucks inside the building. I think it's going to look beautiful. Our white units under these LED high efficiency lights. We're actually going to be setting up the projector on the side of trailer 682. We have Heather Wills on a decorative crew working with some ladies to make the table settings to our company colors. So in a few minutes we're going to get set up to have the Ottawa Party Rentals come in and do their setup. We're going to have the trucks coming in. So 120,000 square feet. It'll be the only time that it's empty. And so we're trying to take advantage of today and tomorrow so we can show our customers what we're committed to in terms of our building, our people, and our technology.
Today is pretty exciting. Lots of anticipation about the opening of this facility tomorrow, our grand opening, our party day. A little bit of anxiousness as we hope that everything is the way we want it for tomorrow. But we will be using a 53-foot dry van trailer as our backdrop, one of the newest units we have in the fleet. Displays our name, logo, and the info that way. We'll be using a straight truck, a 5-ton delivery van with lift gate. We have a flatbed unit and a trailer and a tractor. We have a chassis and container unit and a tractor. We're also going to be placing some forklifts in various areas of the warehouse. Some product will be moved in, and also the venue is going to be set up for our gala tomorrow for lunchtime, where we will be hosting approximately 300 guests.
All right, so it's been an exciting week here in Ottawa at Wills Transfer. We finally got to set foot in the new facility, and obviously there's been a lot of work that's gone into that, and some people that I'd like to thank. All right, so first up, we have Colin Goodfellow. He's on our business development team. He's been extremely instrumental with the Ottawa Special Events crew in setting up all the behind-the-scenes stuff as well as the invitations and making sure this event goes smoothly. We've got Chloe, Daniel, and Patrick in the office. They're our customer service reps, and they've had to take a pretty heavy load this week as Grant, the branch manager, and myself have been fairly unavailable to do our daily stuff as we have duties back here getting the new space ready. So they've had to take a heavy load in making sure our daily operations still run smoothly. We've got Tarek in the warehouse. He's held down the old section of the warehouse with our daily orders that are going in and out, and he's made sure things go smoothly on an operational end there, while the rest of his team, Kevin and Josh and Rob, work in the new section of the warehouse to help get it ready with the floors and the ceiling and what needs to go on there. On the road we've got Pompey, who's been doing our daily deliveries. Usually Rob helps him with deliveries, but he's had to take the full load of deliveries this week as he is our only driver on the road, so big thanks to those guys.
I'd like to welcome everyone to our weekly interview with the Prez. And each week we've been focusing in on one area manager. This week we find ourselves in Ottawa. And we didn't know this was going on, but there was actually a fairly significant event happening here. There's an open house for the Ottawa edition. So very excited to have local and regional manager Grant Painter with us, and the Prez, Terry Wills to my most left, your most right. Welcome.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for taking the time for this mandatory interview. Just a few questions now that we know that there's been an addition that has happened, which answers a lot of questions from the financial statement for the last year. I did think of a few things, so why don't we just kick off by saying, Grant, do you feel the sofa is representative of
the work culture around here? Relaxed. Comments?
The color is rather stark, but so is management. So I think it does fit the scene.
Now with this addition, do you plan on putting a roof on all sections of the warehouse? Like, will it be enclosed, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, we tried that, but then we decided we should take some of it off because it wasn't that great anyway. So we thought we'd go with an open concept.
Kind of like the Rogers Center. If it's a nice
Sort
day.
of. It'll peel back. We left, if you take a look at the edges, they're still flapping. So if there's enough wind, it peels.
We're interested in natural light too. It's got that environmentally friendly feel to it.
Yeah, no plexiglass, just bring in the light.
Some of the past generation, they didn't have all this artificial light. We were used to just working hours of the day where the light shone.
Now, the U.S. presidential inauguration is tomorrow. Does President Trump know about our open house?
He does, and he's a little afraid that we may cut into some of his thunder, but I told him that we were in no position to change our date or time, so it's up to him.
Really, though, there's no footage of where we are in the world. We could be in one of his plants in Mexico right now.
Oh, definitely.
Grant, I see you, just by the look, you went with gray posts, and I asked my mother to ask you, I asked Mom, that they would be blue. Seems like you went with gray.
We did, because as you notice, the attire for the gala tomorrow is black and orange, and blue would definitely clash, so I chose the gray look.
Yeah, well, no, we can paint them later, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, we definitely won't be. But
Terry, from a financial standpoint, wouldn't it be more wiser if the new warehouse was left empty for the next year or two from a financial standpoint? Why fill it right away, you know? Why fill it?
Bad question. Bad question.
Okay.
I think we should go on to the next question.
Grant, I see you put doors at the end of the building, but there's no roof door. Does that mean our helicopter and drone delivery service is not happening?
well, I was going to do the helicopter thing, but nowadays drones can go high, low, or whatever, so we've gone with the approach with the high door on the end, and the drone can bring things down and in.
So drones will be exiting and entering through that door there. I noticed there was no fire pits or fireplaces. What are your thoughts on keeping the building at a comfortable temperature?
It's pretty energy efficient, but we are going to have a few wood stoves set up through, but we have to wait. The pallets are wooden, so I want to get them as near to the pallets as we can.
So you can just throw pallets in there, customers' pallets, whatever.
As soon as the furniture goes out, the pallet goes in. In fact, maybe even before the furniture goes out, the pallet will go in.
How would you, Grant, describe your relationship with Deprez and myself?
Well, when I started out, I used to think it was kind of a brotherly relationship, but when you came along, I can see that you and I sort of fit into the same category as brotherly, but definitely there's a father figure kicking in there as years go on.
Which we need.
But we do need it, but Perez is slowing down pretty well these days, so I hope that you soon pick it up, because you got a ways to come. Yeah, you know.
Thank you so much for your time, Grant. We can't thank you enough. And we're so glad we popped in. Now that we know that the open house is on and it's happening, we will be here tomorrow at 11ish, 12ish.
You definitely should feel honored, because this is probably the longest I've had to sit in the last 10 years of working with Wills Transfer. So it's an honor to get a rest.
Jordy Wills from Ottawa, Ontario, with Deprez and the branch manager, Grant Painter.
We had Kevin celebrate a birthday on January the 13th. We have Josh celebrate on January the 17th, and we have Jordy celebrating tomorrow. So we're having a big party for Jordy's birthday.
Dad,
intimate
Mom, and
little time.
Dad, Mom, and Grant, I want the warehouse full of trucks and people.
We're on it, Jordy. We're on it. We're on it. We've taken the side out of the warehouse twice today for you. So we're gonna sing happy birthday. Heather, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jordy and Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks very much.
Hey,
Get it, Kevin.